Oh, okay. I was about to say, what is going on in there? Did you subscribe yet? You need to hurry along and do that because we gonna take off real soon. And if you start subscribing, then I'm gonna be like, oh man, you phony. You know what else is phony? A little bit of that entrance to Smackdown, man. They've been having the same damn song for all these years. And I'm about sick and tired of that shit. I'm sick of hearing the damn song that we all been hearing for so long. Fox needs to switch the song. Raw done switched the song like 2-3 times since. You know what I mean? Now, this SmackDown theme song isn't fitting of what we trying to push. Now, with all of the stuff going on, Mr. McMahon opening the show and then taking a step back, seemingly temporarily, until everything is taken care of. Look, I'm not going to speak too much to it until everything is said and done. I think that's the wisest thing to do for everyone. Him deciding to take a step back, I think he could use the vacation, you know. But he's staying on creatively. Well, now he has a little more, time to think about, the actual creative and making sense and continuity. Like he seemingly got however long this stuff is going to be lasting for. So in between that time, let's see if he actually does have the it factor that we all knew he still had. Most have been saying actually for fact, that he's not a touch old man. He doesn't have as many chairman responsibilities. It's all been moved on to Stephanie, and that's her historical, no question. So let's just see how this product is going to continue to evolve, because holy ish, corporate gossip. Let's open the show, man. So Riddle announces his intention to win the title. Okay. Down the line. However, we need to get these titles off Roman at this point because he got other things he need to do. Bet. If he gonna be sticking around after he get done with his little summer vacation, bet. If he not coming back around and we just gonna see him on part-time, which we are, well, guess what? How did this little Roman Reigns experiment work out for the old man? You see what I mean? Years of our lives going to what? Roman getting noticed by motherfucking Hollywood as soon as what? Everyone decides to get on board with his heel turn. No, we was already on board with his heel turn. You could have cut this shit in half and got way more of the result. Double the result, if that. He could have been champion 1,000 days by now if you would have just gave him the heel turn earlier. He could have been a babyface champion by now. He could have been all the things. But no. We had to do babyface Roman, and now we got heel Roman and babyface Brock, which is, I'm going to just be honest, how many times we going to see the match? This is the big drawing match and stuff like that. Name value, got to give the biggest match possible. I think that's having to constantly continue to deliver. It's like, okay, so now when you look back on them shows, was that show better than that show? Was that show better than that show? Was that show better than that show? Nah. So back at the drawing board, what can we stand to change within that frame of context? What can be different about it? You know what I mean? Like, this is a sincere question. So, I mean, we got to throw it at him for real this time around, because we don't know what he going to be able to bring now that he doesn't have as many corporate responsibilities for a little while. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he can actually tap back into the part that he wanted to tap into, even though he had a bunch of corporate responsibilities. We all know he wears a bunch of hats. So, there goes that. What do we have after that? Madcap Morsby, Happy Corbin in the last laugh match. Alright, cool. Madcap was turned up. Alright, cool. Theme song change. Alright, cool. What else are we looking at with Madcap, man? We're looking at a fair rub with him and Corbin. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty solid. Like, I'm not even upset. Corbin is doing alright, and like, he got the heat that he need. I think he need to move on to something else now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of keeping on this shit with Madcap, but good openings. Then what? Oh, and everybody laughed at him. Then Corbin, after the break, apparently was trying to get at Pat McAfee. McAfee and Corbin is looking like a match that's about to happen now. I mean, look. Even McAfee said it. Him and Roman. Only match they done had was at Mania. Since then ain't been nothing. Is this going to sell out the show? What are we doing? SummerSlam? Because that's what it's looking like after Money in the Bank, unless we pushing this for Money in the Bank, which I would rather see it at SummerSlam just for the crowd reaction. You know what I mean? For McAfee. Like, really let that shit hit something. But, we'll see. Whatever. Kofi and Woods, they defeated Jinder and Shanky. PG ha-has. Kofi and Woods is already that. You know what I'm saying? So, now Jinder is just in the space of essentially needing to prove himself as, I guess, the leader in his little duo he got with Shanky. We'll see how that goes. Drew and Sheamus both named as entrants, so they both got them in the Money in the Bank. Okay, I'm not mad at it. We need bodies, man. When it come to that, I hope they safe in that match, for real. But at the same time, we all know it's gonna be crazy. Shayna Baszler, Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez won, obviously. Why is her name not Gonzalez? That sounds like a pride joke. I don't know, though. Backstage Boys Club, they're a little, well, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing about it at all because I don't know anything. And my speculation shouldn't have no value when it comes to whatever's going on. So, yeah, Raquel beat Shayna Baszler. That's fine. And it makes sense. So I'm not upset about it. We going to see how this Money in the Bank match goes. That's Liv and Bliss. And then we got Raquel Gonzalez in there. Now, the ladies was trying to be pretty the first couple of ones. I'm not going to hold you. What's the rest of these entrants? Man? Like, now the women's division got to turn up because there clearly might be some kind of missing void there. There's a vacuum that needs to be filled. So, what are we doing? Who's going to step up? Who's going to take that spot? Because it's looking like Raquel Gonzalez might get it, even if she don't win. Oh, and I think should Becky be in that match? Is Becky in that match yet? Money in the Bank woman? Who knows? Then what we get? What did we get after that? Roman Reigns beat Riddle. Oh. And Lacey Evans was on commentary. That's a full salute for me. Just saying. But beyond that, and I just don't like that little connecting piece Lacey Evans has. She didn't really have that on SmackDown. It was just like a regular shirt and pants. I would think that'd be a fit for her. Just the same way I said Doudrop in a full bodysuit would be more slimming. And she looks better in the ring now. I think she's a lot more easy on the odds. That's just my opinion, though. It's it shouldn't really be taken too seriously when it comes to this stuff. Either way, Roman beat Riddle, talked this shit, and then Lesnar came out. The crowd loves Riddle as a babyface. That is going to be a thing that can move things forward in some years' time. Definitely a WrestleMania headlining name. Moving things forward as technology continues to upgrade. Oh, yes, sir. I definitely see Riddle as a key player in the future of the product. Roman Reigns, there's no question. He's undisputed champion. So how do we get it off of him? I mean, that's Money in the Bank and then Clash at the Castle. It's obvious. Everyone's talking about it. I definitely agree with it. You know what I mean? Just from my own small individual space here, if I was to put any of my little coins into that pot when it comes to talking about it, absolutely. Yeah. That's the only way to get him off. Reigns is tired from after his main event match for the championship. Out comes that one. Clash at the Castle. Pin him clean for the crowd. I mean, that's something that's going to have to be left to creative. So we just going to see how that plays out. I've been here for damn near 10 minutes. I think I gave a pretty solid rundown of Smackdown, especially with Raw tonight. So I had to go all the way back in time for y'all with that. Oh, my goodness. It's time to go. It's very clearly time to go. Subscribe.